Welcome to Empires, a brand new 1.17 SMP involving a load of different YouTubers. But what is Empires? Well, it's a survival series where each person is the ruler of their own empire. The goal is to build up your empire, make trade routes, form relationships, and if necessary, all out war. And you guys know me. It's going to be necessary. Speaking of what is necessary, if you want to follow this series, make sure you're subscribed. Anyway, let's hop in and see how many friendships we can ruin in the first day.
Hey folks, and welcome to Empires SMP. We've got our friendship circle here. We are off to go forge our own kingdoms, and whoever knows what's happening next. I got no idea, but as soon as we leave the circle, all I know is it's frenemies from there, folks.
I think we should end this meeting by throwing Jimmy into the fire.
Agreed.
That seems like the only sensible way to kick this
I don't
off.
think he moves. I don't think he moves.
Yeah.
Oh,
we
sad
just
time.
go
Poor
through
guy,
him.
poor guy.
All right, well, see you later.
He wants to leave the circle first.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Everybody get him!
Calm him down. Calm him down.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
gosh!
that'd be-
Ah!
Already?
Meanwhile, Lizzie's just chopping down a tree here.
We have magical properties over here. We'll be all right.
Joe!
Oh no! Oh
I
no!
deserve that one, to be fair, from Joe.
Oh, wow.
There's
This
iron down there. Copper.
This jungle is a death trap.
Joel, you're an animal.
Do it. Do it. I don't even care. Do it.
There we go.
From there, I set off north until I found a mesa bio. And I've never built in a mesa before, so I thought, you know what? Let's make this our empire. So I did all that beginner Minecraft stuff, gathered some wood, killed this zombie here, crafted some tools, and then soon realized, oh gosh, it's nighttime, and I started to panic. As you can see, my hunger was rather low, so I had to kill some animals, chop some watermelons, and unfortunately no one else was online to sleep for me, so I had to get a bed ASAP. But of course, I got distracted immediately by some pumpkins. Until finally I found some sheep, which I quickly killed, as I didn't have any iron yet to make some shears, made myself a bed, and managed to turn it to day. And then finally I could explore the biome I've chosen as my kingdom, and I found a mineshaft instantly with some goodies in it. I went from almost dying to having an iron pickaxe with a golden apple as well. But I'd already run out of melon, so I decided to go make myself a furnace to cook some of the meat I'd gathered, as well as mine some of this coal here. I forgot that we had this iron behind the coal and collected my first ever raw iron. And then in the same cave, I found some copper, which is wonderful because I really want to get to using this very early on. Also, I didn't realize how much copper you got from one ore block. Like, I got 18 copper from mining about 9, I think. So I think it's like double almost, which is awesome. Every new series, I try not to do this, but I always end up in a cave collecting resources. So I think today we're going to do something different and we're going to go exploring the Badlands. Now, the main reason I chose this biome is because I've never built in this biome before, and it comes with some challenges. The main challenges, the ugly trees. Look how disgusting oak leaves look here. Look how brown they are. Ugh. And the grass as well. Ugh. What is that? Oh, but in 1.17, we have a new block. The moss block, which we're going to be using a lot of this series, I have a feeling. The Badlands is cool though, look at this. Now I think one of the things we're going to have to start early is like some sort of animal farm, as you've seen from the start. Food is a problem right now. Ooh, that is not a problem. That is very nice. Oh my gosh, gold for days. Look at the animals all around us. What animals, Joel? Exactly. But what the Badlands lacks in animals, it makes up for in mine shafts. Like there's a spawner right there. More importantly, chests. Oh, glowberries and a name tag. Hello. Oh, my inventory's getting so full already. Now I am looking for mine shafts, obviously, but we're also looking for a place to settle and begin our empire, which I'm still trying to think of a name for. I'm not sure whether to go for like House Beans or something Mesa related, but I'm thinking we settle kind of close to the ocean, as I know Lizzie is going to be in the ocean, and it also means we can boat around to different locations with a bit more ease, as traveling across this thing without an elytra, oh boy, it's a bit tricky. My gosh, I need to get some armor soon. This is getting a bit stressful. But look at all the chests around. Another name tag. Hello, hello. 2 diamonds. This island up here, let's have a look. This could be like a nice little place to settle, and then we can move on into the mesa more as we progress. And like have stuff up here. Ooh, that could be quite nice. We got a nice ocean view as well. spruce wood over there, and dead bushes. And for now, we could go kill some fish, and that could be a good source of food. I think these glowberries work like vines as well, so if you plant them on something, they will grow. So I kind of want to try that. Let me see if I can plant these. Ooh, I can. Interesting. We'll leave that there as a little experiment and see if they grow. It's very weird watching this stuff smelt into iron. Gonna take a while to get used to, but it's armor time. Yes. Nice. I then decided to make myself an axe, put my copper in the furnace, gather some wood. We're on the way back. I found this spawner right underneath where I want to put my base. Made myself a boat, and then we set off on a little adventure out where I came across an island on the way. I believe that's Lizzie's island, but if you want to check it out, you got to go watch her video. And then I gathered some resources. You may notice that some textures are different in this series because we are all using Fwip's texture pack that he made, which makes things just look a bit nicer. Oh, and also I found a horse, so of course I killed it. Had to get the first horse kill in as soon as possible. I also gathered some acacia saplings, found my first emeralds, and a little bit of bread, and then I decided to hit this bit of sand here to watch this happen, because that was very satisfying, wasn't it? I then led the sheep, which I'd originally came for, back into the boat here, and sailed back past Lizzie's island to my little area, where I swiftly planted the acacia saplings I got, made some fences to put our new sheep in, and after coming back from being AFK, I noticed that my glowberries had grown. Very nice indeed. I then noticed nearby there was a shipwreck, so I decided to go investigate. Found a buried treasure map as well as some iron and some lapis and some kind of rubbish stuff, to be honest, although I did need that helmet, so I put it on my head. Noticed then that my sheep was rowing itself. What is going on here? Is this a 1.17 thing? I don't think so. Either way, I made a little space for our sheep to go, and after making sure it could not escape, of course, I led him up here with his little bit of wheat and trapped him in, put down some carpet so he could get out again, and then made myself some iron armor using the iron we got from the shipwreck, and also chopped down some of the trees I'd brought back. I then went looking for that buried treasure, which I had the map for, found it as it wasn't too far away, and inside we got a couple more diamonds. Very nice. Also some iron and a heart of a sea, which is quite valuable, but you know what's more valuable? An axolotl. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh, it was my first spotting. I was so happy to see these in game finally. But for now, we don't need an axolotl. We need a sheep. So I went and got another sheep and brought it home, bred it with my other sheep. Voila, we have sheep. But I don't need white wool. Do you know what I need? Green wool. So I smelted some cacti there, then dyed our sheep green, bred them up once again to get some more green sheep. And here you can see me digging some dirt up, as I don't have silk touch and I wanted the grass to spread up to here. Also, I couldn't believe I hadn't noticed this before, but I managed to get some gold from this ruined portal. Well, our sheep collection has significantly grown and we're starting to get a decent amount of wool here, as you can see. I'm not entirely sure how much I need, but I need some. And as for our grass, it's slowly spreading. It's slowly spreading, all right. The glowberries have grown and we're getting some, but I also got a bone meal from one of the fish that died over there. So what you can do is this, and it'll give you more glowberries like that, and then we can just knock these down like so, and more should grow. I think that's how that works, but I want to explore a bit more because I really want to get my hand on some mossy blocks, and the only way you can get this moss stone or whatever it's called is in lush caves, which I don't think exist yet, or in shipwrecks. So let's go looking for some shipwrecks. First shipwreck, nothing. Apart from a bit of drowning. Never mind. I have high hopes about this ship here. Well, that's a lot of iron. I'll take that. Ooh, tropical fish. Gives me an idea. Yoink. There we go. That'll come in useful. Another buried treasure map. They're all different so far. Yes! There we go. That's what we were looking for. 2 mossy blocks. Now, that's all we need because now we can get them for life. Oh, I forgot to save the coordinates of my house. But let's try and find our home. Oh, I was just collecting some food here whilst dying. And look what I got. A cod's head. Wow, look how cool I look. I'm going to keep this leather cap on for now, but that's cool. Completely forgot that we had that data pack on. So I managed to get a couple more bone meal from dead fish. So let me test this out down here. If I plop some of this mossy stone block here and bone meal it, look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Can I just harvest this? Flowering azalea. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. And then we should be able to, I think we mine it with a pickaxe, yeah. And then we can just pick up this moss block like so. Wonderful. And like that, we've already got a load of it. Now I need to find out a way to get more bone meal. Let me grab some clay here, as I want to show you one of my new favorite things, right? Look at this. Flower pot, flowering azalea. It's so cute. It's like a mini tree. Oh, I love it so much. I believe you can just put regular azaleas in as well. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's so, so cute. Let's leave that there for now. When this food has finished smelting, I think it's time we did some mining. Gonna make myself a decent amount of iron pickaxes. And I'll come back when they're all broken. Ooh, look what I've just discovered. Dripstone. Hello. My first dripstone. Oh, and there's some of that lichen or lichen or how you pronounce it stuff. Oh, I didn't bring my shears. No. Oh, well. I'm sure we'll find more of it in the future. What? Where did it go? I just found a glowing sack in this cave. What? That's weird. But I'll take it. Well, my food supply is getting rather low, but we got a lot of copper, which is what I was hoping to get. A little bit of iron and gold as well. And a glow ink sack, which is very nice. I then noticed Lizzie was online and on her island, so I went to say hi. She said, ahoy there. I said hello, then looked at her map, then looked her in the eyes where she told me her island was underwhelming, and I said it's not that bad. She said she had a parrot, and I asked if she wanted a name tag. She said no, she might kill him soon. So of course I backed away slowly and then left the island for good. And then I went into a cave and then I died, so that was good fun. But luckily I did manage to get all my stuff back without losing anything. I then found some deep slate, and I was like, ooh, deep slate, so I mined some of the deep slate. I then almost died once more as the skeleton hit me down to half a heart, but don't worry, I ate my golden apple because I'm a wuss, and it's a good job I did, because look, I killed the skeleton, then this zombie with an iron sword hits me for half my heart and nearly kills me again, but luckily I killed him because I'm superior. Ooh, my grass is spreading nicely. I then got in my boat and set off on a little adventure, killed this chicken, then found a flower forest as I needed some alliums, and I found some, but I realised this was Catherine's kingdom, so I left her a sign saying, "Hi Catherine, I took some alliums, so I left a piece of string as payment. If this is not sufficient payment, then let me know. But I will declare war on you if you do think that. See you, nerd, Joel." And there's a piece of string in here. I then killed this horse that was really close by because, you know, I just have to. And then left a sign saying, "Here lies a stupid horse that I killed," and wore its head all the way home. Speaking of taking things home, I grabbed this cow in this boat here and took that home as I kind of need some cows to get some proper food as I'm sick of killing fish. I then spent the next while gathering up some materials such as orange concrete, magenta terracotta, some spruce wood, and some other things before using this stone cutter here to make some copper slabs. And then I got working on my tent. That's right, you heard me correctly. A tent. A fancy tent at that. Like, not a basic tent. Oh, no. We go all out. And this tent here is very nice indeed. This is not my house. Don't worry. Oh, no. This is just a starter tent. I'm going to build a house after this. I just wanted to get things rolling and get building something. So I built this lovely tent here. All right, and the cherry on top of this for now. Don't worry. There's still a lot more to do. But the lightning rod, the new addition. Lovely. And there is the basis of my tent complete. We've still got a lot of work to do around the outside to make it look a bit nicer, but the shape is there. I'm excited to watch this copper slowly fade. Ooh, that's lovely, isn't it? But the inside needs to be done, so let's get to work on that, shall we? I started off by actually changing the outside a little bit and making it look a bit more greener, as the orange terracotta kind of clashes with our tent, and I wanted to use some more of these moss blocks here, as well as the azalea little plants that grow up, and some coarse dirt to bring a little bit of wildlife into this mesa. And that's my plan basically with the mesa: bring wildlife, but also bring some colour. And also here I made my first azalea tree to get some leaves, as these leaves look awesome in the mesa, as these leaves keep their vibrant green colour, unlike other leaves in the Badlands which turn sort of browny almost. We then got decorating the interior a little bit, adding in a fire, some furnaces, a crafting table. I also made a little campsite just outside here, as I thought it was kind of cute. That was the only reason for it. It doesn't really have a use. And both my current chests are full, so I started crafting some barrels and some other chests as well and plopping them round, trying to make it look a bit more interesting than I would normally go for and like place chests in weird places. I also decorated with my horse head, salmon heads, and also this anvil here before making a sort of like floating hammock bed, which I actually really like. I think that looks kind of cool. Remember I said I wanted to bring wildlife? Well, I added in some hanging vines, and we got so many options now of these azalea leaves and also these glowberries as well, which I think just look really, really cool. So I did a few of those in, as well as some lanterns to light it up in here. And honestly, I'm really happy with how this thing has turned out. It's really colorful, which is what I was going for. The purples, the oranges, the greens, it all goes really well together. And not a usual color scheme that I would go for, but I'm very happy with it. Also, I love the texture these leaves have thanks to Fwip's resource pack. I think it just adds, you know, a little bit of depth to it all. There's still a couple of things I want to add, but it's looking rather good, isn't it? Isn't it? Please tell me it is. Oh gosh. Some of my copper is starting to fade, which is what I want. I don't like this bright color here. When it turns to full green, oh, that's going to look so good. Our empire needs a banner. And to make this banner, I need some dyes, obviously. So I'm going to go collect a load right now. Oh my gosh, this skeleton is hench. Look at that armor. But I did need the bone meal, so that's pretty good. I went and collected some flowers and also found this cow, which I decided to bring home to breed with our other one before dyeing our sheep lime and gathering some lime wool. All right, let's make this banner, starting with a lime banner. And then we do this, the orange cross. Then we've got to make a flower pattern and do this. A little bit of orange on the top and bottom. And then finally some magenta in the middle. And this, I think, is quite a cool looking banner. Look at that. I came up with that design myself. We got the orange because of the mesa. The purple and the green is the color scheme we're going for, if you can't tell. Very similar to azaleas. And it just looks all right. So let's make another 3 and place these on all sides of our tent. All right, we have our 4 banners hanging up, as you can see here. And we've also sorted out all our chests, which took quite a while, but it's done. I need to label them properly still, but I don't have enough leather. But I still have these 3 treasure maps, which I've not gone to yet. So I'm going to quickly go and find these and see if we get any goodies. Chest number 1. Emeralds, diamonds, gold, TNT. Oh, and food as well. Number 2. Oh, more diamonds. Lovely. And the 3rd and final one. More diamonds. Very nice. Oh, and a replacement iron sword. Kind of need that. Well, that was definitely worth it. Look at all that. Unfortunately, I'm now lost and I can't actually remember where my base is. I think it's this way. Okay, there's one final thing I want to add on. We're going to need some bone meal first, though. So let's go looking for some skeletons. I couldn't find any skeletons, so we're using some acacia leaves. But I needed the bone meal to get some more azalea leaves. I'm hoping this is enough leaves. It better be. Let's build a tree. So I didn't want to build a massive tree or a short, chubby tree. I went for a sort of medium-sized, dangly tree. Is dangly a word? I don't know. But either way, the tree is done and it's looking good. And there you have it. That is looking very nice. I think our empire is taking shape already, but we need a name for this empire, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments. And next time, we're going to be moving away from the ocean and expanding into the mesa. I'm excited. I hope you're excited for this new series. Make sure to leave a like and comment, and I shall see you another time. Goodbye.